Hello everyone, this is Jeremy Hers, also known as Saber Rex, and today I'm going to show you a little video of my beloved corn snake Connor feeding. Connor, as you can plainly see, is a male corn snake. He's about maybe 3 years old. I've had him ever since he was about 6 inches long, very little, and yeah, he's a pretty good snake most of the time. I've only gotten bitten once by him, and that was via a mistake. He was eating a mouse previously, and he got a little excited, and when he tried to strike at it, he hit me instead. Ended up with a tooth in my thumb, which I promptly removed. So now, I am going to show you how I feed him. Now, for Connor, I feed him pre-killed rodents, always from the pet store. I don't like the idea of live feedings, simply because it's kind of cruel as far as I'm concerned, but at the same time, I'm not really a big fan of mice in general. And the reason for that is, well, they're vermin. No doubt about it, they're vermin. But here goes nothing for Connor. Here you go, boy. That's it. Oh, that was a real strike. And of course, he's still trying to figure out where the head is. Getting warmer. There he is. There it is, boy. There's a good snake. I just hope he doesn't ingest all of that. Oh, right in the water dish, really? Ew. Connor? Ew. Now that's really what you call dunking your food. Now it looks like he's got it. As you can see, he's unhinging his jaws so he can properly swallow this. I'm not too worried about him ingesting some of that aspen with his meal because, yeah, he'll pretty much pass it through. After all, a snake's digestive system can actually digest fur, bones, muscle. It can even, in fact, snakes' stomach acid is actually strong enough that if given enough time, it can melt through steel. Makes it a lot more strong in terms of dissolving power than a human's digestive system is. As you can see, the shoulders are probably the hardest part for a snake to eat. He's kind of struggling with that a bit, but he'll have it down soon. He usually does. And whatever debris gets stuck in his mouth, he usually spits out. Yeah, sometimes Connor is a really messy snake too. So sometimes he'll slip in and out of his water dish like he did now, and then he'll slither up the walls, which leaves all these dreadful watermarks. But he's fairly well mannered. As I've said, he's only bitten me once, and for the most part, he'll be pretty mellow. I mean, he can get a little bit dicey sometimes when I try to pick him up out of the cage, but that's simply because he's a little high-strung. And you can see he's almost completely swallowed the mouse. Doesn't look like he's going to have very much trouble with it at all, or with the aspen. So it's almost completely gotten the legs in, and it's just a matter of getting that tail down, which he has almost done. And as you can see, he's got a big bulge in his neck now. And if you can hear that hissing, that's actually him breathing through his windpipe, which is at the very front of his mouth. Right behind his tongue, as a matter of fact. It's how he breathes while eating. And again, the aspen in his mouth he'll just spit out or rub against his hiding box, just so he doesn't get it out. Well, just so he doesn't have to swallow it. As you can see, yeah, he's actually trying to spit it out right now. So, I think that was a pretty good feeding for him. And because he fed, he's probably going to get really excitable again. So, I think it's best if I cut it off here before he decides to strike at the glass again. And there you have it. Connor feeding. And stretching his jaws back into place. So that's Connor.